us out, bro. What, cuz these bitch ass snooping niggas, cuz.
Bro, just let us out, bro. Let us out.
Bro, I'm not even supposed to be in this shit right now.
Bro, let us out, Dayon. Dayon, let us out, bro.
It's over with.
Dayon, let us the fuck out.
Oh, stop this.
Bro, no, I'm not relaxing when you got my baby in the car and they got guns pointed to the car and they about to hit the car, bro. You're not thinking about your baby right now. You finna get our baby too,
bro. They gonna smoke me.
You already did it the first time, bro. Don't do this shit again, bro.
Bro, I love y'all. I'm never gonna see y'all again.
Bro, we love you more, bro. You is gonna see us again, but you gotta pull over, bro. You have to, bro. Pull over with your hands in the air, Dayon.
Bro, it's over with.
Bro, Dayon, pull over.
Yo, what's good? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. Yeah, sorry about my banner, you guys. But listen, look, man, this is tragic right here. This is a case of when dating a thug goes wrong. Classic case out here. We all understand that, you know, especially in today's time, it seems like most women are gravitating towards the bad boy mindset, especially in the younger years, things like this. And, you know, this is not to be made light of. This is a very serious thing here that a lot of young ladies are getting themselves into, and also dragging children in tow. Okay.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
So apparently, this young man went out and, you know, did a robbery with his baby and his woman in tow, and got into a high-speed chase because, of course, you know, cameras was around. He probably, you know, got caught, things like that, got caught up. But yeah, man, this is ridiculous right here. We're going to check this out. This is the when he actually was surrendering, and then we're going to dive off into the other part where, you know, the officers, everybody's talking, things like that. Let's go here now. Quarters, nickels, and dimes, people.
You're in consulting now. Everything that you have to deal with when you're dealing with a situation like this, where it's just a robbery suspect and then there's another car involved, and then you never know, and now a baby. It's and now we're seeing the woman in the back, clearly. Yeah, with a baby.
Well, it does look like it would be difficult for the vehicle to move, and I think it's going to be a safe conclusion, which is the most important factor, and we can sort of decipher now next steps. Wow. You know, there's always a story behind that that's unfortunate. Of course, we want to look out for the victims, but there's always troubling details when that involves human beings when you're involved in crime and things of this nature. So I'm glad to see this great restraint by law enforcement authorities.
So we have this driver here, this suspect backing up and clearly giving up. It was almost heartbreaking to see, looks like perhaps a family or people who certainly care about each other caught up in this. I'm Kevin Takumi, I'm trying to.
No, he got them caught up in that mess. You know, I don't know what's going wrong with some of these young men's minds. Like, y'all don't even have a street code anymore. And even when I was running the streets and what I did, it still was it was some type of code. It's just certain things you just didn't fucking do. Like, I don't get it.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
I don't get it anymore. Like, these young cats just willing to do anything, put anybody in danger, even their own blood. It's like, dude, if you were going to plan on doing all that, you should have did all that solo. Now, I'm not justifying what he did. No, of course not. Okay. I'm not. But all I'm saying is, though, you don't drag innocent people into, especially your woman, your child, things like that, or other people that are innocent and not trying to be involved in what you got going on. This is ridiculous right here and very dangerous. And this is part of the factors when young women decide to deal with individuals like this, men that are non-thinkers. I mean, even back in the day, most criminals actually put some thought into what the fuck they were doing. Like, I mean, let's just be honest here. Hold on.
You can't make this shit up.
This is crazy.
Decipher now. Who was the original driver in the original robbery case? Was it this person here?
It
who was then in the driver's
reportedly
seat?
as a male. So
Uh-huh.
they could have switched. They switched initially at the beginning when the pursuit started, and she may have jumped into the back seat from the initial point. That was the radio traffic. So he may have been driving the whole time, and she may have been in the back seat with the baby the whole time. But it was the initial suspect, this person that they're taking into custody right now, who ended up being the driver. Initially got into the passenger seat when they took off, but somewhere along the line, obviously it looked like they switched. They could have switched at the end here too.
Yeah. What city did we end up in here? The Culver City area, is that right?
It's kind of the edge of Culver City,
Okay.
Baldwin Hills kind of area.
Well, that suspect is now officially in custody. Obviously, guns are still drawn because they need to check the vehicle. They won't give this.
Damn, they was even arresting the mom too. Lord have mercy. And see, these are the facts right here about this situation. Yeah, they had to arrest everybody at that moment because they don't know who did what was going on, whether these two were in on it together. They don't know what's going on at that moment. And now he got his woman out here with his child. Both of them are getting arrested because they're adults, things like that. The cops don't know who did what and who what for. And now you got that baby somewhere all by itself, probably crying its eyes out, screaming to high heaven for mom or dad, even, like, and it, man. Jesus Christ, man. Are you kidding me? And I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm putting the blame right at his fucking feet.
You'll thank me in the morning.
You ain't right, man.
Oh, I'm right. You'll see.
Right at his feet. And if he called himself being a damn man and this ain't what men do. You don't put your blood in danger like that. This is
A code 4, which is law enforcement speak for the scene is now clear. They won't do that until they actually check the vehicle down below. They'll open the trunk.
And those are all still sheriff's deputies. So they've been involved in this pursuit for at least 45 minutes from the beginning when it started in the Marina Del Rey area, and they stuck with it. And they didn't let it go. They didn't give it up to any other agency. Thankfully, this ended.
It seems they have reason to believe that the vehicle is still a danger. Is there somebody else inside, perhaps?
Well, they're starting to make their approach right now. So they're going to move up and clear the cars because all those windows were tinted, so darkly tinted. So they're starting to make their approach right now, and they're going to get in there, clear the vehicle. Yeah, so checking that back seat, pop the trunk.
Jim, let me bring Jim in. Jim,
from their stance, it looks like they're clearing it well.
Jim, this was your agency that you spent decades at, the LA County Sheriff's Department. As we're watching the scene play out with what looks like to be a family or people who I said definitely seem to care very much about each other. You're watching that there, Jim, with the man.
Now, the sad part about this is low key. I don't doubt that he got love for her, and I don't doubt that she got love for him. But the way that he leading his family is all wrong. All wrong. It's all wrong. Seriously. And this is what we talk about, especially in the black community, things like that. And you know, obviously, I don't know his ethnic, his race or whatever. I'm pretty sure she's probably of Latin descent, maybe. I'm not sure about that either. But you know, I'm just going off appearance here. But the thing of this is yes, you're talking about black men being in proper leaders in communities and men, period, you know, being proper leaders. And of course, this is not good leadership here. This is not good decision making. This is not good understanding of how to really gain resources that you need and try to, you know, move forward and be a better man for your family. And also, you know, trying to build something. You can't build anything in the middle of the gutter like this. You can't build anything out of the trash heap, because this is what this is. He's put his family in the middle of the trash heap in the landfill right now. They're in the landfill getting bombarded by trash because this whole situation is trash.
And embracing the woman and the child. It is heartbreaking to see a child caught up in this and to see guns drawn but you can now understand why there was a delay in this coming to a conclusion. Jim, talk about that as you saw your law enforcement officers at work there.
Yes, and you bring up a great point, because it does make you realize that crime impacts families, both the people that were allegedly victimized in this case, but then oftentimes people involved as well. And so I think the hope that you would see would be that we have real rehabilitative services if the crime.
Okay, so there goes the baby. Mom and dad locked up. They done put them in the cars. There go the baby. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This is, man, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. So now this child is going to grow up one day and see that she was on the news being held by deputy sheriffs because her father put her in the wrong position out here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. But you know, I don't understand, you know, women in their lust for men that like to do dangerous things and stuff like that. I really can't get it. You know, the you know, I mean, well, I've been there before, but I've never put anybody else in danger other than myself when I was actually running the streets. I never put anybody else in danger. So I don't get putting other people in danger, especially not my child or anything like that. You know, it's crazy, but it is what it is.
Was not too serious, depending on the nature. But, you know, the bottom line is lives were endangered when there was this dangerous pursuit. It makes sense now why the sheriff's department did not conduct a pit maneuver, knowing maybe they had information that there was a family, a child inside. And so, but yet they held on to the pursuit. So that makes a lot of sense.
Let me just ask you quickly before we.
I'm sorry. You could tell she not a mom. Like, seriously, how she holding that infant like that? No, ma'am. That's not how you hold an infant. Seriously.
Wrap this up. The baby, you see
even I know that. Like, come on now. Like, come on.
This female deputy there, you know, caring for the baby. What happens to the child now?
Well, I think they're going to have to diagnose what's going on. Is the child safe to return to that same family? Was the other occupant of the vehicle a participant of this crime? It's not safe to have a child involved in criminal activity in any way, shape, or form, obviously. So did this person knowingly do this that's in the custody of the child? So we don't have a lot of information, but I'm certain that that's what detectives will look at. And we always want to, in the law enforcement community, strengthen families and make sure that everyone can grow from a situation, not minimizing also the harm to any potential victims of this as well.
We don't know if the woman was a victim herself or being forced to comply with that pursuit. But it is a heartbreaking moment right there. And God bless that deputy for the loving care there as we see this pursuit come to a close. Marla, I'm going to step down and let you finish your 6 p.m. show.
Okay, well, let's thank Jim Helmold.
So, okay. Yeah, we're about to dive off into the other part of the situation here. Let's check some things out and see what's going on. You know, all right, here we go.
Baby. It almost looks like a baby to me. It is a baby. It is a baby.
And it definitely was a baby. Twists and turns and plenty of big surprises tonight, including that. News Chopper 4 revealing a 2-month-old infant was on board during a high-speed chase through LA County. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams. We're learning more tonight about the woman and that young baby in the car. We're also getting a look from inside because the wanted man, the driver of that car, he was live streaming during that pursuit. NBC4's Robert Kovacic is in studio with us tonight with more on the chase and apparently some new information from deputies tonight, Robert.
We do have new information, Colleen, and this is one for the books. Multi-city, multi-car. The Los Angeles Sheriff's Department tonight confirms the man now in custody is the one seen on his own Instagram feed right now. He is facing charges that include armed robbery, carjacking, an ex-felon in possession of a firearm, and
So you already an ex-felon. You already a felon? Which, I mean, you know, listen, look, you know, it is what it is. That's the bad boys. Hey, listen, look, hey, that comes with it. You know, you fool around, you're gonna get caught at some point. You know, I'm eyewitness to that. I know that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I cleared my shit up. But at some point, yeah, you gonna get caught up, bro. You're gonna get caught up. This is crazy right here. Seriously.
kidnapping his own child. Listen to his Instagram.
Bro, just let us out, bro. Let us out.
A mother pleading with 21-year-old Dayon Henderson to let her and their infant out of the car being chased by police, all recorded live on his Instagram page.
You got my baby in the car. They got guns pointed to the car. They about to hit the car, bro. You're not thinking about your baby right now. You finna get our baby killed,
Oh, they gonna smoke me.
You already did it the first time, bro. Don't do this again, bro.
The very idea of streaming on social media
Already did the first time. So at the end of the day, he's done dumb shit like this before. Maybe not a high speed chase, but he's done something stupid with her being around. So listen, look, she already knew that he was an ignorant fool.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
She already knew this. And didn't try to escape it. Come on, people. Come on.
media during a dangerous high-speed pursuit, shocking deputies following behind.
Not only is this guy driving like a madman, not only does he have his 2-month-old daughter in the car and his child's mother, but he's also taking the time to get on his phone and live stream the whole thing.
It began with an armed robbery in Beverly Hills. A person held up at gunpoint at Charlieville and Cannon at 3 o'clock this afternoon. This is not the car they took off in. When they fled Beverly Hills, the three were spotted in Hawthorne by police that began the pursuit. But that car was dumped in South LA. In South LA, 2 men got out but were soon arrested. The third, Henderson, somehow found a ride in this Kia. Henderson got behind the wheel with the woman identified by law enforcement as his girlfriend and their baby girl.
Please pull over. Now y'all just pull over.
Close calls on residential streets as the Kia ended up in Culver City, and this is where the pursuit came to an end.
It is a baby.
Henderson getting out of the car with the baby in his arms and then taken into custody. His girlfriend detained by deputies as the baby was comforted by a deputy.
I tried to soothe her, stop her from crying. We ended up taking care of her, and it was great to be there. It just made me feel like I was holding my daughter when she was small.
What made?
Okay, so she did have a daughter, you know what I'm saying? But to me, though, at first, in the other scene I showed y'all, she looked like she was holding that baby a little wrong. Could be because what she had on, stuff like that. She may have had on bulletproof vests, a bunch of other stuff. I didn't take in consideration. That's my fault. But, you know, yeah, this is wild right here. This is wild for this young man to have his family in a predicament like this, in a tragic situation like this. And these are the things that happens when a lot of young women tend to deal with men with this type of mindset right here. We have to get out of this mindset that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of young women are in when they think that they are dealing with, you know, a man they think they're dealing with a man. And at the same time, though, too, they're really not. You know, he's not a productive individual. You know, he has chaos following him right now. And that's that's no good for a family at all.
Dayon Henderson decide to pull over.
Pull over with your hands in the air, Dayon.
Bro, it's over with.
Bro, Dayon, pull over.
It may have been the begging inside of the car. A couple of things we are also learning late this evening. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department says the girlfriend is considered a victim and will soon be reunited with her child. The baby was taken to the hospital to be evaluated and is fine. There was a car seat in the Kia, but no one can confirm at this time if the child was in it during the pursuit. And as we told you, this all began in Beverly Hills with an armed robbery, and now we know what was stolen: a Rolex watch.
So, all that for a Rolex, bro. And then you got your family with you. Like, what? Oh, Jesus. All that for a Rolex. You know, why did you have to take your woman with you on a dark mission like that? What was actually going through his brain? I guarantee you it was a bunch of stupidity, you know? And this is sad. This is sad, but this is the thing that a lot of young ladies don't understand when they get wrapped up with these types of men while they're in this type of mindset. Now, you know, she's all over the news. The baby's all over the news. Of course, there's no telling when he's going to be able to get out to do anything. Man, it's just, you know, this is not productive. This is not productive at all. And it's very dangerous, especially for the child. Man, wow, man. This is sad. This is crazy right here. But, you know, thank God everything worked out. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got injured. The baby's fine. Like they said, they're going to rule the mom out. She's going to get the child back. Hopefully she takes this in consideration for the next man that she tries to get, you know, or try to date or be with or anything like that. Hopefully she really takes this as a serious lesson, at this point. You know, obviously she screamed out like he did something else before. So now it's time at a point right here to where you definitely need to, you know, open your eyes as a mom, as a young lady, and grow up and understand that this type of man with this type of mindset is not good for longevity. Okay.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Yep. But it is what it is, though, man. Hey, shout out to all my subscribers out there. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line. Mad love to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Please comment. My link to my X, TikTok, and my email are down below. And I always show the bottom line news some love. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.
Who responsible for all these holes in the street? You?
God.